the mountains of Obudu is quite a busy place for now. Charles?
Absolutely, Sulaiman. Welcome to Sports News. Well, the East Africans continue to dominate the Obudu mountain race at the Ranch Resort in Cross River State for the 9th time in a row. In the men's category, Kenya's Rono Philemon finished in 1 hour 43 minutes, edging out defending champion Bebe Dinkes of Ethiopia, who clocked a time of 1 hour 57 minutes to finish second. The Ethiopians made a clean sweep of the top 3 positions in the women's race. Yaliu Janet was the fastest, clocking 58 minutes and 55 seconds. Salema Bera got to the finish line in 59 minutes and 46 seconds, while Bera Afera claimed the 3rd position after running 1 hour flat. The men ran 11.5 kilometers, while the women's race was 10 kilometers. In football, English Premier League leaders Arsenal move 4 points clear at the top of the table thanks to Olivier Giroud's brace, which secured a convincing 4-0 win over Southampton at the Emirates Stadium. Saints goalkeeper Artur Boruc gifted the Arsenal the opener, dwelling on a back pass, allowing Giroud to tap in. Giroud seals the win from the penalty spot after Jose Fonte was penalized for pulling Per Mertesackers' shirt. And Giroud made no mistake, sending Arsenal 4 clear at the top of the table with 28 points.
Takes a touch, he could still hit it, and what he's doing here, I've no idea. Good pressure from Giroud, who can't quite believe his luck. But talk about unforced errors, this is simply unforgivable here from Artur Boruc.
Can Arsenal make them pay again here? Mertesacker again, that movement towards the near post. Thought he was held, and the referee says yes, penalty.
Yeah, Jose Font, I think, had a yeah, he's got a handful of them. Matt Plattenberg looking in from that side.
The moment they settle it. Olivier Giroud against Artur Boruc. Giroud!
In other EPL results, Daniel Sturridge saved the day for the Reds, coming off the bench to earn Liverpool a 3-3 draw at Everton with an 89th minute equaliser in a richly entertaining Merseyside derby. A brace from Romelu Lukaku had put Everton on the brink of a first win over their city rivals in 7 matches, but Sturridge's header gave Liverpool a share of the spoils after a frenetic Premier League encounter at Goodison Park. In other games, Jonjo Shelvey came off the bench to secure Swansea's first win in 6 matches and leave Fulham in the Premier League relegation zone. Newcastle eased to a 3rd successive league win by beating former manager Chris Hughton's struggling Norwich City 2-1. And Stoke City secured a first victory in 9 Premier League matches in controversial circumstances against 10-man Sunderland. Teeing off to golf, Australia's Jason Day got a sparkling 5 under 68 to soar to the lead of the $8 million World Cup of Golf after the 3rd round as defending champion Matt Kuchar charged into contention. Day, grieving the loss of 8 relatives killed in the Philippines by Typhoon Haiyan, rolled in 6 birdies to hold a 1-stroke lead over Danish overnight leader Thomas Bjorn. 60 players are competing for individual honors for the first time at the biennial World Cup, which was previously solely a team event. And that's it on Sports News. It's back to Sulaiman for the rest of the news at 10.
A diplomatic row has erupted between Egypt and Turkey. The North African state has asked the Turkish ambassador to leave the country and downgraded relations between the 2 countries. Egypt's foreign ministry blamed Turkey's continued interference in its country's internal affairs. The ministry said in a statement that Turkey's diplomatic representation has been lowered to the level of charge d'affaires. Egypt has already recalled its ambassador from Turkey. Turkey strongly criticized the overthrow of Islamist President Mohamed Morsi, and Egypt has been in turmoil since Mr. Morsi was deposed in July. Also on diplomatic dispute, China has set a boundary on an area of the East China Sea covering islands that are also claimed by Japan. Beijing says the demarcated area is an air defense identification zone, and the country's defense ministry says aircraft entering the zone must obey its rules or face emergency defensive measures. The islands known as Senkaku in Japan and Diaoyu in China are a source of rising tension between the countries. Now, Japanese media have warned the move could further raise those tensions. And the main news again, political parties are divided over next Saturday's supplementary election in Anambra State. The robbery suspect, better known as Godo, has provided information leading to arrest of 8 others in Lagos. Our focus on health drought and understanding what the medical condition called hemophilia. And Egypt's government has told the Turkish ambassador to leave the country in protest over his prime minister's alleged provocative statement. That's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching.